Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Luke Skywalker in Hoth gear. This is a 1/6 scale figure, so he stands, it's around 12 inches tall. You could get him a little bit taller if you straighten out his legs, but he was released initially around 1997. By either Hasbro or Kenner. I'm not sure exactly who owned the Star Wars license at that point, but this guy is really amazing. And unfortunately, I bought mine used, so I don't know exactly which version I own. He was released just so many times. I'll go ahead and list off how many there were. There was an individual release, there was a 2-pack with a Wampa, there was a 4-pack. It had Han Solo, a Snowtrooper, and an AT-AT driver, and then around episode 2 there was a release with a Tauntaun. So this guy was just released so many times, so I'm not entirely sure which version I have, but it's got to be one of those. And they're all pretty much the same anyway, so let's go ahead and get on to the review. This guy has quite a bit of articulation, especially for a figure of that age. I'll remove his helmet here. He's got a swivel head, ball hinge shoulders that do swivel. He's got a hinge in his elbow, gives him a pretty good range of motion. He's got ball hinged wrists. You can pull down his sleeve here to show you. Give him a pretty good range of motion, they do swivel. Then I believe he's got ball hinged hips. Can go forward, back, out to the side, pretty much anything you want. He's got hinged knees, and it's possible that he's got ankle articulation, but he's wearing the boots, so even if it was there, you couldn't use it. And I do want to mention that this guy is really well done. For a figure of this age, especially, his costume is just amazing. Sideshow Collectibles recently released a Luke Skywalker in the same outfit, and I think that Hasbro or Kenner did a really nice job with this. All of the stitching is done fairly accurate. It's pretty close to the movie. There are a lot of different materials, like here. This is kind of like a, I don't know what to call it, maybe like suede or something. It's not like normal fabric. This is just, like cloth here. And there's just like a ton of mixes of colors and stuff. It looks great. He's got a couple plastic pieces sewed onto his outfit. And I do want to show you this, the layers of his outfit. I feel like I'm reviewing a doll, but this is technically an action figure. He's got a scarf, a white t-shirt, and the jacket on, which is just amazing. If I can get his clothes snapped back on. So they did a really amazing job with this figure. And he came with a ton of accessories. Go ahead and show you those. The first one here is his helmet, and it does have removable goggles. These can just go over his head, and they do have a very clear green visor. That's nice. And the helmet does fit over his head pretty well. He's also got a lightsaber. It's got a nice clear blue blade, and the hilt here has a little loop on the end, and you can attach it onto his belt right here. He's got this blaster pistol here. This looks very similar to Han Solo's, but I'm not entirely sure that it's the exact same. This part here looks a little bit different to me. But that is very well done. It does fit in the holster very well. Does not fit in his hands very well, so I just normally leave it in the holster. I think I am missing an accessory. Would have been a larger Rebel blaster, but depending on which release you buy, he may or may not have come with that, so it just depends. And I should mention that pretty much all of the clothes he's wearing, aside from his gloves, which are just sculpted hands, are removable if you wanted to have a naked Luke Skywalker running around. So I would say overall, if you're looking, or if you were interested in buying the Sideshow Luke Skywalker in the same outfit, and you were just turned away by the price, this guy is definitely a great alternative. You can get him, most of the time I would say, for under $30. depending on where you get him from and what release you get. And I mean, I think he looks pretty much just as good for the price. So just tell me what you think about this guy in the comments section below, and I'll see you later.